Pricing for me is probably the most difficult thing. Being a creative person, I'm not good with my books, but I have a partner who is. So my partner is Jennifer, so she's a partner in my business, and she makes sure that everything that I do is billed correctly, all my receipts are kept, so we have a very successful small business. The billing process, how much should you charge per hour? How big is the idea that you've delivered? People do not understand what we create. It's totally intangible till it happens. I say this all the time. You come up with an idea and you say it's going to cost you this much to produce. People don't understand the value in it till it actually happens. For example, you do things sometimes that you think are different to what you thought you'd be doing. I do a lot of car yard advertising now. Don't blame me, but I do it. It helps my income and helps me do other community work and stuff like that. Over the last 12 months, I've created a campaign for different dealerships, all part of one group. They had their biggest year ever across the group. They now trust me that they give me a budget to work to. I do not have to quote. They go, you've got the same budget as you had for that other one. Are you happy to go forward? It's a really nice way to work that you get a fee because of the recommendation. But to charge an hourly rate for something, for the team that I work with and the young people that I work with, I set an hourly rate for them to charge me. And if the work goes well and there is a profit at the end of it, I remunerate them accordingly. I'm a really fair bloke. The guys I work with who you might meet during some of our talks, they might say some funny things about me, but what they know is the integrity is really important. For example, we had a design job for an organisation called Care West, which we named. The young designer, who was a third-year TAFE student, made, I think, $9,500 out of a project he did for me. I think he was amazed that I was that upfront. The work was worth it. The project was worth about $22,000. He basically got half the money. And that way you build good relationships. Hourly rates are really hard. I used to be charged out at $340 an hour at Peach Advertising. I don't charge that today. I couldn't get that today. I probably can in certain projects, but graphic designers charge from anywhere from $50 an hour to $75 to $150. And it depends what they do. But basically the people I work with, I set a rate, see if they're happy to go forward with a project at that rate, and then we go forward. Hourly rates, because how long does it take to come up with an idea? So I set cost fees for most of my projects that I do, and it works really well. So if you think your logo that you might designing or the illustration, set a price, say, I'll do this, are you happy with $2,000 for this illustration, for these things that you want me to do? It makes it a lot easier on yourself. You're not worried about then how many hours you burn on the project.